What's up, chemistry gang? It's your boy Laddie, the six back with that chemistry show. Today we're talking about aspics.
So just what is an aspic? If you're familiar with the concept of God, mayhaps consider the opposite of that. It's just about an aspic. It's a type of gelatin made from a meat stock, and other foods are set inside of it, like insects frozen in amber. They grew popular in the 50s in America, though they date back much longer before that, and they are no longer as popular now for unknown reasons. So meat-based gelatins were developed actually before fruit jellies in Europe and North America. In France, they were known as made with chaud froid or hot cold because they were made hot and served cold, which is disgusting. They were used in part to preserve meats, but they ended up becoming their own dish, which is their legacy now. The way that they operate, as far as the chemistry of it, is just like any other gelatin, but more terrible. Amino acid strings stick together and they form a solid shape, but in order to maintain that solid not dissociate, they have to stay cold. Once they dissociate, they release all the flavors, or in this case, hot dogs, sealed within, which is why when you put them in your mouth, they kind of get all melty. So as a side effect, as I mentioned, they have to be served cold, which is just absolutely appalling. What can we do to avoid them? Well, the first step is to not boil meat into a stock and allow it to congeal. This happens because of the natural gelatin content of the meat in the fat. And if you were to do that, though, especially do not use veal stock, which is very high in gelatin. You also don't want to add egg whites to the stock, which would clarify the aspic and allow it to make a better gelatin substance. And you certainly do not want to insert foods into the stock, therefore turning it from a harmless meat gelatin into a disgusting aspic. What do you do if you made aspic by accident?
Alright, that's just about done. Don't forget to like and subscribe.